George, do you want to explain to us what's going on?
So I think as I was going down, I squeezed my nut sacks out with my legs and then flopped right onto my nuts.
We're taking on the challenge of once again finding our prime, with a little fun along the way. Every week, we keep track of our weight as we eat better and exercise, all coming together to a weekly challenge. Fail to keep up, and you'll be punished. Succeed, and you'll be rewarded. This is Fat Losers.
We got it!
Can it already be week 11? What?
I find it's a weird mix of like, it feels like it went by really quickly, while also feeling like we've been doing this forever.
Yeah.
Like the weight loss felt really quick, and like the journey felt really quick, but also the amount of challenges and punishments, it just feels like this has been our life since like, so who knows?
Since I've been trying to walk.
I can't remember a time before Fat Losers anymore. It's rough.
Oh, we didn't change the orders.
It's fine.
Yeah, do you know who's first then?
I presume it's me.
Hey!
I'm psychic.
George, already over the 30-pound target.
Yeah, no, Fab got tilted too. This
Big
man,
time.
this man's now back on his weight loss journey. He's telling me about all these sprints he's running, and all of a sudden, me and him now have a nice little bet. So you guys know that for this journey, my target's 220. However, usually what happens in these journeys is after you hit your first target, you reassess, set yourself a second target. And looking as I'm probably gonna hit 220 in not that long, I want to hit about 205, you know, whatever you guys think about it. My new target's gonna be around 205. However, Fabio made a bet with me that he can hit 210 before I did. And now that we're about the equal weight, we'll see how it is. You know what? $200 on the line. What do you guys think? This guy's gonna take it. With that said, I feel pretty good. And I think pretty solid week. So last week
227.4.
Last week was a loss of about 3.5 pounds, give or take.
Which is like your average at this point.
I think at this point, yeah, it's
Kind of
about my average.
lucky, but I mean, kind of
Great.
great. Yeah.
Hey!
Wow, a healthy weight loss. Shit, you don't see that every day.
Yeah, well, like this week was, you know, one of the first weeks we didn't have to go as crazy hard as we usually have. You know, it wasn't like Fab's birthday. When we had the pizza at his place on Monday, I made sure to not
Didn't
go
you have a
off.
greater number
Yeah, so
then?
how did you lose
But
this weight?
I think it's one of those things where like my metabolism just worked way harder, and I didn't feel like I had to cut as hard this week than I did last week.
Fair. Yeah.
So this one was just like I knew I was slowly losing, so I didn't feel forced to have to go all out. For this week, I was just like taking more relaxed.
It's kind of nice to have a week like that every now and then.
Yeah.
Like you're busting your balls every other week.
That's what we're saying. It was nice to like have a week where I didn't feel like I had to play catch up the entire week because of just how ridiculous the weekend was. So I decided to just take it slow, and honestly, I enjoyed my meals a bit more.
Like sometimes you just get a zero, no gain, no loss
yeah.
type of week. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It's healthy.
Yeah.
Are you trying to foreshadow a bit, Vigo?
No. That was about last week.
Yeah. So here I did the shirt thing again, just kind of show like.
Bro,
Yeah, it's good.
where's your hat?
Where's your forehead? No, I'm kidding.
Where's like the 3 rolls that were in the other one?
Okay.
That's a compliment. What do you mean, okay?
It might be in the 30 pounds that I lost. I don't know,
There you
give or
go.
take. See, now if I could lose those love handles, we're in business.
Honestly, those are the Portuguese staple fucking love handles.
Get to that 210. So your goal for like the end of this is what, like 225?
You reached this goal.
No, give or take. Like I
Your goal
readjusted.
was 230, right?
At least 230. And then when I readjusted, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I said 220 if I can hit it. Realistically, looking at next week being our last week, if I hit 225 or anything below that, I'll be really happy with it.
I think you're killing it. Man's crushing it. Next up, it's your boy.
Tyler.
Woo!
Holla.
After the big comeback week where he managed to lose like 9 pounds or something like that after all the eating we did.
Hold on, I got AKAs for you. AKA Tie Guy. AKA Butterfly.
AKA Shotgun Elliot. AKA I'll drink your boy.
AKA Daddy.
Oh, yeah. Basically the dad of this house. Tyler's daddy. In very,
I fix everything and I'll work hard. And
very
that's it.
heterosexual ways.
You feeling good about this week, Ty?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this week was kind of the same as you. I took it a bit more relaxed. Didn't have as much to like work off, so it felt really nice. I don't think I worked out at all through like the course of that week. I got super busy with other things and just like it wasn't really a priority for me. But like body weight workouts are getting super old.
Oh yeah.
Like, let's just get that out.
That's the
I
thing.
cannot wait to actually have a gym that we can use here.
Yeah, because they get that. I think what is missing in terms of like doing like those 50 minutes body workouts, blah blah. It's like, yeah, you can see yourself improve and get better, but I think we thrive a lot on the sense of competition and seeing real numbers. If this whole journey didn't show you guys, we just kind of really like that kind of thing. So I think there's a lot more like testosterone in competition and like knowing that you finally hit 50 pounds as opposed to like I did this workout more efficiently. So I think that's why those kinds of workouts really appeal to us.
Yeah. And this week's weigh-in.
Hey,
Hey, all right, let's go. Good pound.
Yeah.
There we
I
go.
like it.
1 pound from
Oh,
30, dog.
you
1
got stressed
pound
this
from
week.
30, dog.
You gonna hit it?
I had such a, honestly, like, if I had have like cut a bit more going into Thursday, if I had a pooped Friday morning before I weighed myself, like
that's
this
a big
number
mistake.
definitely would have been
Big mistake.
different. But like I woke up, I weighed myself, and I was like, I'm happy with it. So like, save the big loss for this week. You know?
As you guys know, the poops are essential. It's what we talk about the most. I put the other one just because I want to keep the same side
Yeah.
pictures.
Fair enough, but looking good.
So looking mint, baby.
So 265 for next week.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. At least hit your 30 and see where you hit from there.
If I like when I hit my 30, I'm gonna be
Hey,
happy.
there you go. When?
I think like 10 pounds a month is a very healthy weight loss,
Yeah.
and if I can keep going like that, like I'm about it.
Yeah, there we go.
Honestly, I think we all are. I think that's great. Vigo! Last week's weigh-in. Do you guys remember what last week's weigh-in is?
It was
It
the same as the week before.
Yeah, exactly. There's a number to remember. It's this one.
Is it gonna be a triple?
Who knows? Fuck. You guys ready for it?
We were outside a lot. We sweat a lot. Hey!
Damn!
You won a week for once.
That
You won a week.
Guess who gets advantage for once? It only took 11 weeks.
Hey, there we go.
Good shit. It was all that not working out, eh? It made you not put on muscle mass.
I didn't work out last week either.
That's
We
what I
will say,
said.
but this week we worked out outside a lot, right? Like a lot of like the yard work that we ended up doing.
Yeah, we did a bit. Honestly, I think it was just, I don't know.
I mean, this is
I weighed myself. I was like, hey, this is nice.
I mean, this is really consistent with what you've been up
Yeah,
until now,
sometimes it'll be
anyways.
like
So,
that.
No,
like-
I hit his 20.
Yeah, I hit 21.
Oh shit! Yeah, look
What's
at
9 plus
that.
10?
9.
Ah!
Nice.
No, I'm happy.
Yeah, good
it's like
stuff.
at these point, these pictures kind of look more or less the same because there's like a pound or less difference in these.
Yeah.
I've got, it's kind of the same with all of them.
Yeah.
I
You
think
see the big difference, but week to week you don't really
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I think at this point the big transformation for you, because you want to hit what 180 is probably your
No,
like
I
not
wanna
for
hit, like-
this, but like in terms of like what would your peak be?
No, I think like in the terms of like what like you said, I want to hit 170, and then once I'm at that, then I
Yeah.
want to start putting on muscle.
So that's what I'm saying. So in terms of like how your picture works out, I think those last ones are going to be your hips, and then if you want to see a big transformation, you're going to probably have to muscle up or something like that.
Start bumping
Yeah.
the iron.
Looking,
Up in the eye. I like that.
looking good though. Like
And yeah, that's it for you guys.
Hey, stay tuned for the challenge.
Last challenge.
The last dab.
if you guys like the content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how we're doing, and keep it up.
Oh, so many hand motions.
Yeah, yo, you gotta zoom. You know, cut.
Gluck, Gluck, 3000.
All right,
and that's where we got
Swipe.
What's up, the coalition? What's up? So you might notice the pool behind us, and that's because this week's challenge is Belly Flop Challenge.
Big old belly flop challenge. We're gonna have 3 of our friends, Noah, Jamie, both of whom who live with us, and a returning Mr. Fabio Mones to judge the competition. We're doing 3 different criteria. It's gonna be size of the wave that you create. Obviously, I'm gonna win that one. It's gonna be style points. Obviously, I'm gonna win that one. And what was the other one?
Form.
Form. I don't know what form means. We should change this up. Not form, but slap.
Slap, yeah, 100%.
We'll call it slap.
Yeah. So impact slap style.
Yeah. So that's the challenge for this week. I know it sounds more like a punishment. We already know that. But the punishment's going to be a group one. So
yeah,
we figure may as well suffer in the challenge and the punishment.
Yeah. So we all suffer together, and we're all going to wrap this up with a nice team punishment at the end.
Yeet.
So, like you may notice, Vigo's not here. Vigo's currently enjoying the weekend at his girlfriend's family house. So he's going to be shooting...
Loser.
So he's going to be shooting separately, and we're going to be adding it in. So, let's see which one of us gets the biggest splash. Probably not.
Bro, Jordan is amazing. He's so funny.
Gee!
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Feels good, don't it?
Oh. Oh. Holy fuck! Bro, I was like halfway through the air. I was like, I wanted to crunch up, and you just gotta commit. Winner, winner, winner. 10 points. Gryffindor. Or 100 if we're out of, I don't know.
Yeah, that was a big splash though. The water hit like all the way over here to me.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, the belt was not the move either. That just like cranked into my gut.
Oh yeah, eh?
Ah. Oh.
Woo.
Where are your heroes now?
Look at this janky ass setup this man's got.
Yo,
You're trying to add one more, bro. You're gonna jump. Your feet are gonna kick back, and you're gonna eat shit right there on the edge of the pool.
If it ain't janky, is it George?
Interesting. Is that your new like catchphrase? Okay, what the fuck was that? That's literally.
It was supposed to be a back flop, and I actually sacked myself. I mean, I'll do it again if we're not happy.
Hey, that's your call, friend.
Ow.
Hey, George, do you want to explain to us what's going on?
So I think as I was going down, I squeezed my nut sacks out with my legs and then flopped right onto my nuts.
Try not to puke in the pool, my guy.
Bro, that hurt so bad.
Well, I can't wait to see what our judges think about it.
I'll do a belly flop if that didn't count. I just
No,
want to
no,
do
no.
a back flop.
No. Maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't. It's up to them. George did a back flop and I called him out on it, and now he's doing a belly flop just to prove that he can do a belly flop.
Competition or not, I feel disrespected, and this is just kind of my way to redeem myself.
Alright.
A back flop doesn't count.
Well, it's a belly flop competition. You jumped on your back. That just makes you dumb.
Now, my American friends might know this as the eagle, but we here up north call this the soaring geese. That hurt so bad.
Yo, you're making the same noises when you were going in.
Because I'm committed to the geese. Oh my god.
Oh shit. That was fucking great. I did not expect the sound effects.
Yeehaw!
I got to see George's flop, but I didn't get to see Vigo's flop, so we're gonna watch that video. And we're also gonna hear what the scores are. So like, fingers crossed, maybe I'll win, who knows? I think I should win. Small delay, but we're back and we're showered now, which is nice. My phone died, so we had to wait for it to get back up again. But you get to clean me. Hey. Alright, Vigo's video. Let's see this flop. Okay. Okay. That was pretty good, man. He had a big wave. Shit. God damn. Small boy, big wave. That's pretty impressive. Can I watch George's? Bro, the noise kills me, man. Every single time. It's a Canadian goose.
Gee. Oh,
Bro.
Oh my god. Feels good, don't it? Ooh.
Shit. It hurts watching it, man. I think Vigo's wave was the best. I think my slap was the best. I think my style was the best. Now, honestly, George had a nice flop. My style was definitely the best, though, man. You got the cape on and everything. Vigo didn't even have a costume. What a loser. I'm ready for the results. Jamie gave George 9 for style is a bit much, but okay. For me, 8, 8, 9 gave me a better slap. What do you mean? My style was way better. Unreal. Vigo deserved the 9 for the splash. His splash was pretty unreal. His style, it was a little scared at the beginning. It wasn't that great. We couldn't get a hold of Fab, so George is like, "Oh, I'll get Alex too." What do you mean? Go to your old roommate and like good friend that's score. It's bullshit. And Vigo 5-6. Whoa, 5-6-5. Like I think at least 6 for style. 5 is low for style. 6 is low for splash. His splash was unreal, and his slap was pretty good too. His arms were like full extension. Disagree. I disagree, Alex. And finishing 69, 69. And 65.5. Pretty close race. Shit. I should have beat George. This tie is a bullshit. Vigo got a bit fucked over by Alex. Anyways, that's the score.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Yo, I just want to give a big thank you to the coalition and to the judges for letting me do the redo. I did both, and honestly, if it was going to be a DQ because I did a backflop first, then fine, it would have been DQ. But I appreciate y'all for letting me do my thing. Let's do it, baby!
After watching all the videos and seeing all the stats, I'm calling robbed. I've been robbed. This is some bullshit. Let the people know that I've been robbed. Comment, please. Rob's 2020.